Hello, kindergartners. Today we are going to talk more about animals. We're going to continue learning about how we can identify the various needs of animals. And today we're going to play a little game. The question says, how can you decide what animals need based on their characteristics? So what I mean is, how can you decide what animals need based on what they look like? We're going to play a little game today, and you're going to observe what the animal looks like, and then you're going to tell me what you think the animal, where you think the animal lives, and what the animal eats. So I'm going to show you a picture of an animal, and then you're going to have to make some guesses. And I'm going to do it with you as well. All right. Okay, so look at this animal. Look at its characteristics. So what does this animal look like? Where do you think this animal lives, and what do you think it eats based on what it looks like? One thing I'm thinking is this animal kind of looks like a little bit of like a lobster or something. It has long little legs like this, and it looks like you can see from the picture that it probably lives underwater. So it kind of looks like maybe it might even be some sort of crab, because I know that crabs have these little pinchers right here, and it kind of reminds me of a crab. And I know they have these little eyeballs at the top as well. So I'm going to use what I know about looking at this animal, looking at its features, like its eyeballs and its pinchers and its body. And I'm going to guess that it probably lives in the ocean, and it's probably some sort of crab. So maybe it eats the little animals in the ocean. That's my guess. So we'll see. All right, this animal it's a mantis shrimp. It says that it lives in salt water, and it eats clams, snails, and mussels. So this is kind of a cool animal, you can see. Ooh, maybe you've seen this animal before. I'm going to guess, just by looking at its skin, that it probably doesn't live in a cold area. It probably lives in a very warm area because it doesn't have a lot of fur on it. And I know animals that live in cold areas have to have a lot of fur. I'm going to guess that maybe it eats something small, because it looks like it only has like 2 front teeth. And the tail reminds me of a rat a little bit. So maybe it eats small little animals or something like that, similar to a rat. This is a naked mole rat. So a naked mole rat, it lives in dry, arid regions. That means really like deserty places. Not very cold and not very wet or rainy. It says this one lives in Ethiopia, Somalia, and Kenya, which are all areas in the continent of Africa. It eats underground plants. So it must be a vegetarian. It's only eating plants. Ooh, this is a cool animal. This animal actually reminds me a little bit of maybe you can guess, a monkey. It kind of looks like a monkey, and I'm guessing that because look at its arms, and it also looks like it's in a tree. It's a little bit bigger nose than a regular monkey, though. So where do you think it lives, and what do you think it eats? All right, this one is a Probaceous monkey. And this monkey eats leaves, seeds, different unripe fruits, and some insects. They live in jungles and in swamps. So that's pretty cool. We can make guesses about what animals need and what they eat based on what they look like and our prior knowledge of what we know about other animals that we see. All right, so we're going to listen to a story today all about strange animals. It's called Weird Animals to Shock You. So these animals are going to be kind of silly and fun. All right, so this is that monkey I was telling you about, the Probaceous monkey. Weird is good. Lots of animals live in this world. Some are weirder than others. This makes them special. So we don't even have to call them weird. We can just call them different or a little bit more strange than we're used to. They're even special. This one's called the anglerfish. The anglerfish has skin that hangs over its mouth. The skin lights up and it attracts prey. The anglerfish gobbles up lured prey. That means prey that they try to get to them because of their bright skin. This is an eye. I think I'm saying that right. An eye has big eyes and ears. It listens for bugs inside trees. Its long fingers fish food out of tree trunks. And that this animal looks like it could probably live in a little bit cooler place because it has some fur on its back. Mantis shrimp. This is the one we learned about. It's a good hunter. It punches its prey to catch and eat it. So it uses its little sharp claws to do that. And this is also one we just learned about, the naked mole rat. It lives underground. It rarely sees the sun. It does not need hair to protect its skin. This is the Probaceous monkey. This monkey is known for its nose. Males make noise. The nose makes noises louder. Males call to females. The call warns other males. So that's how the males and the females learn how to get to know each other. A tarsier. The tarsier can turn its head 180 degrees. Whoa! It has big eyes. Its long hind legs help it jump far. Wow, its little fingers kind of remind me of like a frog or something. It's fun to see different animals that we don't usually see because we can learn about new things. The Saddleback Caterpillar. The Saddleback Caterpillar has horns. The horns have spines. The spines have venom inside. Venom is like really dangerous poison that will kill anything that's trying to get the caterpillar. Look at it. It's got some bright colors on it too. The Mexican Axolotl. The Mexican axolotl rarely leaves the water. It can regrow lost body parts. Whoa, so this is an underwater creature. Isn't that cool? I've never seen anything like it. All right, so that's the end of our story, and I really hope you enjoyed learning about some of those different animals. Today, what I want you to do is I want you to write down one new thing that you learned about one of the strange animals in our book. So, of course, if you need to go back and rewatch that video, maybe pause on the picture of the animal that you're most interested in, then you can do that. Just write one or two 1 or 2 sentences about some new things that you learned today.